Greiner Hall was opened for the fall 2011 semester and was named after the 13th president of the University of Buffalo, William R. Greiner. Greiner was the university's president for 12 years, between 1991 and 2003, and he passed away in December of 2009 while Greiner Hall was being constructed. Greiner spent 42 years of his life with the university as president, provost, and longtime law school faculty member. Greiner had a great impact on UB, developing the financial balance sheet for campus living that is still used today and transforming student life through the development and construction of 5 state-of-the-art student apartment complexes. William R. Greiner was also known for being an extremely personable individual. Often walking through campus and greeting staff and students, he had the ability to make any person feel like the most important person in the room. Greiner Hall stands out for many reasons, one of which being its LEED certification. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and it is the most widely used green building rating system in the world, recognized globally as a symbol of sustainability achievement and leadership. LEED provides a framework for healthy, highly efficient, and cost-saving buildings. At UB, Greiner Hall is the first LEED-certified residential building. Prior to its construction, the Creekside Community Building was the only LEED-certified building at UB. Moving from the bottom floor to the top, we'll get a peek inside of the elevators here at Greiner Hall. A major feature of these elevators is security, as students must swipe their UB ID card before accessing any residential floors through the elevator. These are also noticeably larger than most elevators, which allows for emergency first responders equipment, specifically transport gurneys, to access the elevators easily and safely. Now we're going to move into one of the lounges here in Greiner, with this one in particular having a clear view of the 5th floor roof. The design of the building integrates, quote, green roofs, though they are in fact white in color. This white material is highly reflective and highly emissive. This helps reduce the heat island effect, seen in busy and urban areas. In fact, Greiner Hall has no such effect, helped by the fact that it is surrounded by Lake LaSalle and other natural landscapes. If a thermal scan was done of the building, it would be very cool compared to other busier areas. Let's take a look at the natural environment around Greiner Hall. This grassy, unkempt area here may not look like much, but it is actually a water detention pond area, meaning that heavy rainwater will collect in this area before going into Lake LaSalle. Rainwater that comes off the roof goes through pipes into the swales at the front of the building, also ending up in Lake LaSalle. The lake itself may appear dirty because of its muddy base, but in reality, the water is actually tested each year and extremely clean. All of this is visible from the lounge, one of many in the building. The furniture was created by a company called Transformations and has a fairly unique design. All of the individual furniture pieces can be taken apart and reupholstered on site in just 15 minutes, saving time and transportation costs. Similarly, the carpet is made up of individual tiles, making replacement easy if one tile gets stained or otherwise damaged. Each wing also has its own carpet tile color, making for easy identification when you're in the building. The paint on the wall was also chosen for easy retouch. It was originally flat and difficult to touch up, but it is now eggshell semi-gloss. All of these easy repair techniques contribute to the overall sustainability of the building, reducing the need for the completely new installation of furniture or carpet or complete repainting each time some damage may be sustained in the lounge. Another staple of any residence hall is the laundry room, although this isn't your typical dorm laundry space. Looking at the countertop, orange specks can be seen. This is because Tide bottles are just one of the recycled materials used to make these countertops. The ceiling is also made of recyclable material and is very washable, which is an important feature due to the buildup of lint and other materials in this enclosed space. This once again allows for simple routine maintenance rather than the need for an entire ceiling replacement in the near future. This room was designed not only to be sustainable but also to meet ADA requirements. An extra dryer was installed to be at the same level as the washing machines, easily accessible to all students, and the outlets are raised off the floor for the same reason. Moving into the stairwells, the floors were designed not just for traction, which is crucial in the winter, but also for easy cleaning. The building is cleaned using green cleaning principles, including supplies, equipment, and processes. Here we see another lounge in the building, equipped as they all are, not only with a television, but with various technology hookups for students who are able to plug in gaming systems, computers, or whatever else they may desire. The windows in all of the lounges are tinted and airgun-filled. The area between the windows and the building has a very tight air barrier, creating an effect similar to the one when you would put a plastic bag over your feet before putting on your winter boots to avoid your feet getting cold and wet. Looking toward the Ellicott complex, you can see that Greiner Hall was designed not to match it perfectly, but to complement its unique look. Tucked away on each floor are the trash and recycling rooms. Not only are these in the same place to promote recycling and environmental choices, but these bins are designed for efficient trash removal as well. Another environmentally friendly aspect of each floor are the hydration stations, where students can fill reusable water bottles and even see the count of how many plastic bottles have been saved by using the station. The walls seen here are made of Plybo, a product made of bamboo. This durable material is extremely hard to scratch or damage. These bamboo sections also showcase environmental messaging, featuring prominent environmental advocates and leaders. Moving into the second floor in the C wing, you can see one of 3 quotes from William Greiner that are in the building. During the Greiner family tour when the building was first completed, Greiner's wife and grandkids were able to sit and read his message. Another important part of each floor is the kitchen. This kitchen specifically has one of the nicest views in the building. The flooring is the same grandma's linoleum that can be found in the students' room, and the cabinets are the same Plybo bamboo material from the hallways, and the countertops are made of recycled quartz. These kitchens double as lounges with plenty of seating, hardwired and wireless internet, and instant hot water for coffee or tea. This kitchen is also just 1 flight of stairs away from Lounge 13, a special area named for Greiner, as he was the 13th president here at UB, and you can see his portrait on the wall as soon as you enter. This lounge is also special because it was completely designed and furnished by Mrs. Greiner. Her design choices include a gas fireplace, abstract art to speak to her husband's love of music and artwork, and a wall map, very fitting since Greiner always asked UB students where they were from. This map is a beautiful tribute to William Greiner, but fun fact, it was actually installed without the state of Hawaii. Like all other lounges, Lounge 13 has a variety of technology hookups for the TV, and the light levels in the lounge can be adjusted. This area outside of Greiner was designed with the following principle in mind: sustainability is durability. This design draws most of its ideas from Buffalo's Larkinville, featuring durable outdoor furniture as well as bike racks designed by artists to double as functional and artistic. These are the first of their kind installed in New York State. Bill Greiner loved to cook and often cooked for his family. This was the inspiration for the kitchen and pantry on the first floor, and the design specifically features his favorite color, red. Now, Bill was an athletic guy, but not necessarily a wealthy guy. So when he went to college, even though he was good enough to play varsity ball, he chose not to, because he had to support himself. So he and a friend started a company at Yale called the Equity Chow Company. They sold popcorn, sandwiches, and snacks at the games. Knowing Greiner Hall was going to have a popcorn machine, the name of his company was added to the front of it. The pantry supports this entire wing, which includes 3 classrooms for receptions, seminars, and classes. The product found on the floor is Chill Witch, and the company that makes it first made placemats in addition to flooring. These rooms didn't originally have air conditioning, but the first summer months of this section were absolutely unbearable, and this feature was then later added in. Going with the theme of the building, each of these study cubicles has environmental messaging, and there are more messages down the A-wing as well. These office windows are translucent to allow natural light in while maintaining privacy. The cafe floors, similar to the counters of the laundry room, are made of recycled materials, getting their green color specifically from Heineken bottles. An important step towards sustainability is environmentally friendly transportation. A prime example of this is biking, which is why Greiner Hall was designed with a shower room on the first floor for employees who bike to work so they could shower and then change and be ready to go. Returning back to the start of our tour, we see the stage. You can see a signed bulb bringing the true UB spirit, and a small stage for allowing open mics, presentations, or just an area out of the way to wait for a friend. yet another thoughtful design aspect contributing to the unique atmosphere in Greiner Hall. The vision for Greiner Hall was always to not only achieve LEED Gold status, but to be operated sustainably throughout its lifetime. After just about a decade, we can proudly report that this goal has been achieved thus far. The building stands not only as a symbol of sustainability, but as a reminder of the work done and legacy left behind by Bill Greiner. Mrs. Greiner could not have been more proud of the influence that her husband had on student housing at UB, and of this building that will continue to honor him for years to come.